Still don't have any audio.
What the fuck?
What the fuck indeed? Interesting. Just go to the thing that puts the audio through the desktop speakers, undo it, and then do it again.
How's that?
Nope. What the fuck? Why has this never been an issue before?
What the fuck is wrong with this bullshit?
Let's... Hello?
Yeah, disconnected and reconnected.
Yeah, let's close Discord and open it back up.
Hold on. No, not that bullshit.
I can hear it.
Okay. I don't know what the fuck that was.
What did you change?
The audio in Discord, which I thought was something only you affected. Wait, if that's the case, then let me test if I can get this to come back.
And it's gone.
Well, fuck OBS Streamlabs. It does absolutely nothing. And only makes me frustrated.
Okay. Are we streaming again?
I immediately started streaming from the other one.
Oh, okay. Is the game audio really loud for anyone else?
I turned yours all the way up to 100%. Hold on, I'm talking...
I just want to make sure that it's not super loud for Gamma. Because for me, it's kind of doing a thing where whenever you talk, it turns the game down. So like, I'm fine with it being turned up, but if it's really loud on the stream, then that's bad.
Because I was fucking around with all this shit, I have no clue what I'm actually supposed to be doing right now.
I mean, you're just trying to get to the treasure room, so just, you know, do whatever you do.
That really narrows it down, thank you.
You're welcome.
I can feel it.
You can feel it.
Joker.
I don't remember what my objective is to do the next thing. Just beat the level.
Well, you gotta head to the bank basement and find where to use the keycard.
Thank you. That's the part I wasn't sure on.
It's in the right-hand corner of the screen. Big letters.
I don't see anything except 6:26 Sunday daytime.
Well, there it is.
You think I've ever read that ever?
Okay, between this game and Control, I have to ask, can you read?
Well,
I just took a really lucky guess with that top left corner.
let's go.
Oh, and I was focused on something, but hi, Airman Joker.
Did Gamma ever say whether or not the audio is still good?
No, I never saw.
Yes.
He says it's
Okay.
good.
Okay, cool. I actually almost prefer this because when you're not talking, like the game audio is maxed, and then as soon as you talk, it turns it down for me. I don't know what we changed, but whatever, I'll take it.
I'll need to Google and see if there's features I just didn't notice, or if there's something I was doing wrong.
I saw an entire process that you can go through, but it seemed like a lot of effort to do, like, midstream.
When I downloaded it last night, I thought I had everything set up, but I guess it's hard to tell if you're not actually doing anything.
Yeah, I mean, you would have needed me. But after we're done with this actual stream,
I'll try setting it
Well,
back
fuck.
up and looking at it.
yeah, we'll fuck with it a little bit.
Oh,
I can feel it.
I didn't get anything from those hundreds of coins falling out into the air.
Oh, don't forget that you need to have 100,000 yen when you leave the.
Use this
Yep.
place.
Can I edit team members here?
I see.
Like what they're wearing.
Well, that too.
I see.
Well, no, like, who's in my party? I guess
Oh.
not.
I see.
Sucks, huh?
Yeah.
Stop romancing without my consent.
It's like that meme of, there's a man and a woman, and they say, I consent, I consent. And then it says, isn't there someone you forgot to ask? And it's a picture of Jesus.
I guess you can't do it from those rooms, but you can just fast travel to the entrance and then do it and then fast travel back, can't you?
I guess so, yeah.
Everything's a device of some kind, Morgana.
this is.
Literally everything.
Ow, my foot.
Going.
My ankle is broken now.
My ankle is broken, and that didn't do anything to the machine except make it harder to turn off. Why do I hear dogs barking?
I don't know.
I must
Probably
be one of the
around
dog
somewhere.
enemies. No, run up and sneak attack.
But yeah, that's like when Mythbusters did the whole like
I'll reveal your true form.
shooting a lock to get it open,
Right.
and like it just shattered the lock and made it impossible to get in.
Inflicting status ailments on our enemies is a very useful tactic. especially recommend it when you can't take advantage of an opponent's weaknesses. This move should work.
Something else.
Doesn't have a weakness, but this move should work.
Not that. Let's go.
This move should work.
No, that one. That's the move.
Having some issues, buddy?
So,
Do 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 do. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. You can't just make noises. That's the girl version of Fry.
yeah.
Get ready.
So this guy just doesn't have any weaknesses?
Doesn't seem like it.
That's okay, because now he's dead.
Shadow identified. Awaiting Joker's orders.
Joker says go.
True form.
Awaiting Joker's orders. They all turn, he's already ripping a mask off the guy.
Persona.
Sorry, what?
Go down.
Y'all bitches, it's slow.
That was incredible, Joker! Okay, guys.
Death to the Power Rangers villain.
All right.
Can I? Oh. I was wondering if I could change the music. Oh, motherfucker.
I can see it.
Man, sucks to suck.
It's a good thing that did
Shadow
next to
identified.
nothing.
Awaiting Joker's orders.
Show me your true form.
I feel like someone just walked straight past me, but Geneva Convention.
Let's go.
Dangerous one in there.
Still don't know what the fuck that is.
It's flow. Your attack is up.
Ravage snap.
Very nice.
Cool.
Don't forget
Rat.
this feeling. Nice work, team.
Okay.
Good work. Keep it up.
You get around 1,000 yen per fight, so you only need to fight 100 fights.
Well, remember, I got like 40,000 last night from selling stuff, and I can sell some more stuff.
60 fights.
There's an enemy.
Quick, hit him before he can hit us.
Oh no, it's shiny.
A treasure demon.
Persona. There.
Looking cool, Joker.
Come.
Isn't that Kaiba's brother?
Ravage snap.
The attack is called Makuha,
Right in their weak spot.
which is similar to Mokuba.
That was really good.
Prepare yourself. We defeated an enemy.
Wait, I don't remember. Do you have a weakness?
It should be easy if we stay focused.
Persona.
Greed.
No, I already tried to use that. Let's try.
Go down.
Oh, hey, there we go.
That was incredible, Joker.
Oh god, he knows I'm stupid.
You've got a new mask, Joker.
Yeah, no big deal. I know I'm awesome.
I know I've got the biggest dick amongst all of us, except for Makoto.
We like to whip them out and have sword fights.
This way.
I can't even read what that says.
Yeah. Focus.
Oh. Phew.
Bless you.
too. A little. Too.
You're a snotty little boy, aren't you?
See it.
Dirty little snotty boy.
Hey, look.
The only thing I know how to do is property damage.
And damn, am I good at it!
I had to turn the game audio down a little bit because it was turning down when you would talk, but not when I would talk. So I'd be trying to talk and like I couldn't like process, like I couldn't think because it was so loud in my ears. When I was trying to like keep myself from yelling more than I naturally do.
Yes, every time you open your mouth, it's an assault on my senses.
I'm sorry.
No, I've actually never noticed if you're loud or not.
I am an actor.
Hey,
I don't really think I'm loud. I just think I have a
You're very
powerful
clear.
voice. Yeah.
You're good at enunciating, and I am not.
I took speech therapy when I was very young. Because I had a lisp. I still do a little bit. There's certain things that I don't pronounce correctly. I think the biggest one, the one that bugs me, but I don't think that anyone else can really notice, is I can't really make TH noises, or I have to really think about making them when they're at the end of words. Like a there or that is easy, but
Yeah.
like with, I say with a lot. I make like an F noise.
Okay.
My mom is the opposite. She'll, if a word starts with TH and she's not thinking about it, she'll go like dat.
Oh,
Or
really?
dis.
She'll do the D?
Yeah.
Yeah. I had a lot of trouble with R's and S's as a kid, and so I think that they spent a lot of time on that, and that the TH noise just slipped because it was you know, subtle.
Right.
Indeed. Whoa.
oh. Let's go.
I can feel it.
I'm really feeling it.
I think that's also kind of why I have the speech pattern that I have. How I kind of have like the
Looking cool,
Uh,
Joker.
well, I mean, I pause a lot on stream because I'm paying attention to the game, so I'm just kind of like not fully thinking about, like my focus is divided. But even when I'm just talking like normally, I'll kind of pause and think about words and like speak very deliberately.
Okay.
I just do that because I'm fucking stupid.
That was a little too late.
I'll reveal your true form.
Now's our chance. It might not have a weakness.
Plus, you know, we both took theater, and so we both learned how to project our voices, which I think also is part of the effect.
I can do it when I need to, but I hardly ever think about it.
Let's go.
I just do it kind of naturally. Because I find it's useful because, you know, there's obviously the theater projection, which is all about trying to make it so that your voice booms and like goes out over a crowd without you having to, you know, scream and wear out your voice. But you can also do the opposite, you know, where you can have a private conversation and control like where your voice is going and make it really narrow without having to like obnoxiously whisper. So, I mean, I just reached a point where I'm kind of always projecting in some way, you know?
Right.
You're mine.
So like when I'm doing this, I'm trying to speak really clearly, but also I'm kind of, because my mic's off to the left of me, I'm kind of pushing my voice that way while I'm talking. Oh, I think my PS4 is about to throw God of War on the ground. Yes, it is.
It does that.
Okay.
1 sec.
Focus.
Okay, we're done.
Put it in its cage right now.
Yes.
I don't know if I've ever mentioned that on stream. I'm always terrified that it's gonna happen mid-stream. But my PS4 has an issue that's apparently, it's not super common, but it's not uncommon either. But there's some kind of like,
What?
walk into a camera, bro.
I thought I just
There's
turned them
apparently there's apparently some kind of like metal bit that can gather static electricity, and it reads as if
Ow.
someone has touched the touchscreen bit that ejects discs, and so it'll just decide on its own that someone hit the eject button. And also apparently it can't hold a disc properly. So that, I think something's broken. But instead of just stopping like it's supposed to let you take it out, it just fully spits my discs on the floor in disdain. It'll just be like beep beep beep, and I'll be in the other room like, fuck.
Great. We took them all out.
A whopping 5 damage.
But yeah,
Okay.
I googled it and like
That enemy was really weak.
it happens. Like it's not uncommon, and like the only fix I've seen for it involves like opening the PS4, and I'm not willing to do that. So I was just like, whatever.
I feel you.
It's also why the newer models don't have touchscreens for those operations. They actually have buttons.
Oh, a trash.
Oh, a trash.
But Trish, okay, I see you're not listening to me. Hardly ever. It does also suck because you and I both agree that we like having physical copies of games.
Mm-hmm.
Thus, I prefer my games to be a disc instead of digital.
Show me your true form.
But that allows my PS4 to go, no, I do not want this.
And just put a towel underneath for when it spits.
Sona.
I'll just put some scotch tape over the disk drive so that it'll catch the disk and just push it back in.
Fire will work. Their weakness, Panther.
Please stop with the shooting. I'm weak to bullets.
I don't even know what that does.
What?
Forgetfulness.
I wonder why you can't remember.
Oh.
Losers.
Dum-dum.
Okay. Man, that was easy.
I wonder if Xbox also has that problem. Because my Xbox One, all of its controls are also touchscreen.
Maybe you just happen to not have that issue.
Yeah. Though it does have trouble, I've noticed with mine, though also a thing to keep in mind is that all my consoles are bought used because I'm poor.
Yes.
An issue with my Xbox, though, is that it sometimes has trouble picking up controllers. Where, like, and because, you know, like with the PS4, you can directly plug the controller in and then press the PlayStation button and it forces it to recognize. There's no option like that with Xbox One.
Oh, that's shitty.
It still all runs on AA batteries, which is also shitty. I hope that with the next one they do switch to charging controllers, because I think that's a better system.
Yeah.
It's definitely cheaper. Especially with how much I'm on my Xbox. I constantly have to buy batteries. Though I do have a wired controller, I could just use it, but like I'm gonna tether myself to the console like some kind of plebeian. What is this, 2004?
Well, hello.
Oh, a treasure.
Show me
Ooh,
your
big
true
boy.
form.
Ow, my face. I'm gonna take his face off.
First move is ours.
You're mine.
I still have a couple of movies in that vein to show you.
I still remember my surprise when it turned out that it was actually a good movie.
Yeah. I showed him Face Off. That's the movie that he was just referencing in case you don't know. And it's so difficult to get him to watch a movie. And so I led off with how fucking ridiculous the concept was. Like, I was just like, look, it's Nicolas Cage and John Travolta, so already you got a ton of camp. But they switch faces, and it's them playing each other. He was like, okay. And then like a long way into the movie, like I think,
Like, we were in the final
90
act.
Yeah, like I think like 90% of the way through, it was like I had fucking betrayed him. He turned to me. It was like, wait, is this a good? Which good is a strong word.
It wasn't trash.
Yes, that's how I had tricked you. It was a funny, entertaining action movie. The betrayal in your voice. Is this a good movie?
Ooh, there's one of Kanashiro's will seeds. Let's grab it.
Still gonna show you The Rock.
I wonder if whenever I get these seeds, I should actually stop and try and listen to what they're
Found a
saying.
will seed.
Dang.
They're so creepy.
I've explained The Rock to you before, but do you remember what it is?
Vaguely.
Okay.
It's got Sean
So-
Connery.
Yes. Yes, it does. So, terrorists take over Alcatraz. and they have these rockets filled with like poison gas that makes people melt, and they are threatening San Francisco unless their ransom demands are met. So Nicolas Cage is the main character, and he's like a biochemical weapons expert, so he knows how to disarm the rocket. But to get into Alcatraz, to infiltrate it, they need Sean Connery, who is the only person to have ever escaped from Alcatraz prison when it was a real prison. And then that's kind of it. So that's the whole premise. But boy, is it a good time. And Sean Connery is basically James Bond. Like, they can't call him that, but like, I think even in his like backstory, he's like a British secret agent, and it's implied that he was really imprisoned for knowing US government secrets. So it really is just Sean Connery playing James Bond with Nicolas Cage.
Speaking of what the fuck? Okay, hi.
Hello. Sucks
Speaking of Sean Connery, have you ever seen
someone does
Zardoz?
this to you, right? What?
Speaking of Sean Connery, have you ever seen Zardoz?
I've seen the picture.
As in the movie?
No, as in like the image of him in the
Oh,
like
in the
red-
leather BDSM gear?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a hell of a movie.
Oh, you've actually seen the film?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Do you know the concept?
No,
Okay.
I only know the costume.
Good work.
You know what? I don't think I'll tell you because there's a chance I'm gonna force you to watch it.
Oh boy.
But it's very psychedelic,
Oh boy.
and there's like a giant head god that vomits guns on people and says the penis is evil, the gun is good.
I want to watch this movie.
It's an experience.
All right.
I love that we both went for the same thing. Well, it was a trap until someone just decided to let you know we were here.
Could have hit you in the back of the fucking head, but no.
Stay on guard.
Dumb fuck over here had to be like, "Ah, you've fallen for our trap."
And that, in itself, made it not a trap anymore.
We're all knocked down.
Let's go.
They're losing.
He's just staring at his mace like, mace. What were you guys talking about?
Oh no. Skull's been knocked flat. Persona. Skull's back up. Let's give him some payback.
Let's go, Captain.
It wasn't that tough. I could take 2 of those.
Give me more.
Nicely done. Put it to good use. Oh. All right. Hey.
See, this is why I have to have the sound. Where's the content if you don't have me distractedly singing the music every 10 seconds?
That's why I went through so much trouble to get the sound.
I'm sure no one ever finds it annoying.
Yes.
Hmm? Who are you? We're the janitors. Okay, see ya.
This like keyboard on this song is reminding me of this time that my dad and I were listening to a Black Keys song. It was Fever, but like right when it was new. So we were listening to it for the first time, and the organ came in, and my dad was just like, "No!" I was like, "What?" He was like, "We only used that organ in the '60s because it was all we had. We didn't actually like it. We've made such better organs since then. Why? Why would you use this?"
Jesus Christ, Ryuji.
You just fucking executed that man with a shotgun.
Is that ethical?
Have you ever seen Goodfellas?
I don't think so, no.
It's a mob movie.
I know
Probably
that much.
one of, if not the best mob movies ever made. But thing about it that I really like is that the soundtrack is all like contemporary music to when the story is, and it's basically continuous. Like it's just flowing from one song into the next every single scene. It's really nice.
Cool. Is it Scorsese?
Turning it all, it's
It is Scorsese.
Cool.
One.
Probably his most popular film.
This took some time, but we managed to force it open.
I hate you.
No, all I did was give the idea. It succeeded thanks to everyone's efforts.
God, you're just so nice and pretty. Sit on my face.
Oh, if you insist.
So he took all of this from the weak. He's going to pay for this.
He took all of this from the week. Monday, Tuesday, even Saturday.
Happy days.
You know, I never saw Happy Days, but the song has always been burned in my brain because there would be advertisements on VHSs every time I watched them.
Really? I never watched Happy Days either. It's really funny the like old sitcoms I've watched because it's entirely. I guess this is probably true for everyone, but it was like entirely dependent on my parents' taste, and both my parents like they don't hate Happy Days, but neither of them liked it. So I just never watched it. So I was like, you know, a little kid, like usually the age that people our age like watched Happy Days reruns, and I'd be watching like MASH, which is all about like a medical team in the Korean War.
Yeah. My parents have always been big fans of MASH, but I never watched it just because it was never on.
That's bizarre to hear. MASH is like always on, like on 6 different channels at all time.
I guess I just never noticed.
It's like infinitely in rerun.
Go down.
Looking cool, Joker.
Ravage now.
Looking cool, Joker.
It's a great show too. It's really funny. It's also really interesting because like the way it was written, they never wanted to have.
Right in the weak spot.
Wow, fuck you. They never wanted to have laugh tracks. It wasn't written around having laugh tracks, but they were forced to have a laugh track by the like
Right, I think I remember hearing about this.
Panther.
the channel. And so it does have laugh tracks, but they're like constantly like lines will be said like over the laugh track, or the laugh track will be like cut. Like they just refused to write for a laugh track.
Yes. And then I hear that they only gave in to letting there be laugh tracks as long as they could force them to not use them during like medical scenes or something like that.
Yeah, there is also that. And MASH has a couple, it's kind of like Scrubs, where it has a couple moments where you're really like, what the fuck, man? Or I guess Scrubs is like MASH.
I'll compromise. More importantly,
Yes.
oh really? I am thou. Thou art I.
What is she
But yeah. MASH I watched a lot of. Cheers, Frasier.
Well, you know, that's kind of the thing. I said before that I've never really been... that I don't really watch TV, but that's kind of always been the case. I would watch cartoons if they were on because, you know, it was something.
Mm-hmm.
But I never really cared enough to go out of my way to watch things. It was usually just something to do while I was eating or when I wasn't feeling like playing a video game or something. Oh, motherfucker.
I can't really. I mean, obviously, I must have watched enough TV for, you know, these things to stick. I definitely, like, when I was in school, would watch TV week to week because I knew, like, all the days that the new episodes of shows would come on. But I don't know. I've never really thought of myself as much of a TV watcher. It's kind of like the things I like, I really like, and everything else I don't really care.
Dangerous one in there.
And especially like now, like with modern shows, I'm always like years behind. Like the show is over, and I'm like, I should watch this entire show.
This thing.
You're mine.
Ooh, very nice. We've got enough boom time.
Jesus, ow! Please stop.
That's a lot of gun.
We took them
I'm
all.
supposed to resist gun.
I've resisted all I can, and I can't resist no more.
Didn't even break a sweat.
Focus.
Definitely not that way with movies, though. I've always loved movies. Always watched a lot of movies. A lot of old movies, a lot of current movies.
Yeah, I know.
I can feel it.
And it's honestly kind of weird because I've always enjoyed movies more for the reason that a lot of people tell me they enjoy movies less. Like,
I found
a lot of people, especially people who like binge watch stuff, they'll be like, it can like hold their attention better because like it's in smaller chunks. And I've always liked movies because it's just like you sit down for 2 hours and you get everything, you know?
Yeah.
I can feel it.
Like it's one complete experience and that's it, and then you're done. But you do have to pay attention for the 2 hours. But I've had a lot of people like people will be like, oh, I can watch a TV show for, you know, 10 hours straight, but 1 2-hour movie, no. I'm like, I don't understand that at all.
Yeah, I don't either. I can watch like maybe a couple episodes of something in a row. But if I'm going to watch something, it has to be like a movie.
Yeah. I can usually do about a movie's length of TV before I have to quit. Like, I think my maximum is about 3 hours, which is like...
I think my
don't
attention
know.
deficit just acts up too much.
I just start getting sick of it. It's just overload because a lot of the time it's too much of the same shit, you know? Because that's
Especially
just how
with modern
T-
TV.
I have something.
That's just how TV is generally, especially if it's if it's like episodic. It just gets kind of repetitive. So like a sitcom or like a cop show or a medical drama, I can only do like a couple episodes before I'm like, okay, like I've just watched the same thing 4 times in a row, you know?
Right.
With more plot-driven shows, kind of depends. Like Breaking Bad, I fucking love that show. But after like 2 or 3 episodes, I'm like, I got heart palpitations. Like I gotta take a break. I'm gonna kill myself.
I have something.
Man, you really have no fucking clue where you need to go right now, do you?
Well, I know how to progress. I'm trying to get down to that will seed.
Oh.
I think I might have fucked up again.
Did you fuck up in the same exact way you've been fucking up?
Oh. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I think I found progress.
Ooh. No, that's the opposite of what. Oh. Hey.
There it is.
Good job.
Thank you.
But yeah, I would say about 3 hours of a show is my limit. So that's like long movie length, you know?
Yeah.
And at that point, my attention span's like, I can't
We got
keep
another
going.
will seed. That's 2 so far.
I have something.
Wait, this guy's sin is gluttony? I mean, I know he's chunky, but is it not greed because of all the fucking piles of money?
Is greed and gluttony separate?
Yeah.
What are the 7? Do you know them off the top of your head?
Let's see. Sloth, lust, wrath, pride, greed, gluttony, envy.
Greed, wrath, envy, lust, gluttony, and sloth. Yeah, you're correct.
You want to know my secret to how I remember that? What?
Is it this game?
No.
Oh, how do you know?
It's Full Metal Alchemist.
Very fair.
Well, what? But yeah, a bunch of the main villains were named after the 7 deadly sins. And so if I can't remember one, I just try to remember all their faces.
All right. Her first move is up. Johanna! Knock down, Queen. You have them on the rope. Let's wipe them out. This'll end it.
No titties, we're high schoolers.
Done and done.
Okay.
They were too weak to bother with.
Show me your true form.
Huh. Did you know there used to be an 8th one that got removed?
No, I don't.
All right.
It was
First move is ours.
it was depression, basically.
Okay. How dare you feel sad?
Yeah. In one sec. Is this Greek?
More. Here's a Panther. Finish him.
Yeah. It's Tristitia, sorrow, despair, despondency. And then that one got removed.
You moved! What do you think?
Okay.
Good work.
Kind of makes sense if you think of it as self-pity.
Yeah, I guess. Got removed in 590. So about 1500 years ago. It's also a Greek concept, apparently.
I found a chest. What do you want to do, Joker?
Show me your true form.
All right. The first one is off.
Don't make those noises.
Persona!
Okay, so apparently the concept existed before Christianity, but they weren't grouped as the deadly sins until the 4th century, so Christianity did exist when they became like a thing.
Okay.
Don't let your guard down.
And then 200 years later, they removed depression and cut it down to the list that it is today.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I'm glad I read this.
Something else.
Fire won't work.
It's time. Matador!
No.
Fruitcake!
You.
Go down! Woodland Persona! Get wrecked!
I like these streams when you're in a palace and like there's no real like there's not a lot of game content to work with, so we just start shooting the shit.
Yeah.
Joker took one out.
Jesus Christ, what is this? The Last of Us 2?
Fire!
I like that I think that we had this realization on stream where we were talking about The Last of Us 1 and both of us realized that neither of us really like it that much.
This is how I really feel. Thanks.
Like I think you thought that I liked it and I thought that you liked it and then we were talking about it and we were like, oh.
Kind of sucks, doesn't it?
No time to waste.
Neither of us really care for this game that much. We were both just like, huh, fuck it.
Let's go, Joker.
I actually was watching something recently where I watched this show where like one guy is like a guy who likes games like we do, and the other guy is kind of more of a like
Pretentious
simple, like straightforward AAA games. Which I mean, I think that my tastes run more mainstream than yours, I would say.
I'd say so too, but I still enjoy mainstream games.
Yeah, I don't think either of us is an extreme.
No.
And these guys are a bit more extreme than we are, but one of them was talking about Last of Us and how much they enjoyed it, and the other one was like, it was just like, Last of Us sucks. It's just like, it's boring as shit. It's super slow. Every puzzle amounts to pick up ladder 2 feet away and put it against wall. The fighting is fucking boring. It's the same Uncharted shit I've been doing for 10 years. It's really just slogging through a terrible game to get through okay story.
If you do a baton pass,
And I was
you
just
might
like,
be able to-
damn. But
Damn,
he,
but yes.
he brought up because like the other guy was like, how would you, what would you change? How would you fix it? Basically, he was like, here was his idea, which I thought was pretty interesting. He said that his main issue with the game is that the gameplay and the story are basically completely divorced. Like they have nothing to do with each other.
Oh,
at all.
absolutely.
And so he said that what he would do is he would he would make Ellie have a health bar, and in the beginning of the game, he would make her fucking useless, and that zombies would naturally go after her, so you would really have to protect her, and it would feel like a chore, like it feels like for Joel at that point in the story. But then, as time went on, you would give her the gun, and she would start being useful in combat. And also, instead of leveling up Joel, Joel would start out as good as he's ever going to be, but you would level up Ellie, so that she would become more useful as the game went on. So you would start to rely on her more over time.
That makes a lot of sense. That's really good.
Yeah. I was like, damn, that would be a really fun and interesting game.
Maybe you can hit their weak point?
You're mine.
But also the other guy was like, when he first brought up the idea of Ellie having a health bar, the other guy was like, yeah, because everybody loves that. And then Resident Evil 4 flashed on screen, and at the bottom it just said footage unrelated.
Vicious foe. Attack with cyberkinetic skills. Persona!
Ouch, you boo-boo.
Who wants to avenge him all?
Guys, I gotta sit this one out for a minute.
Alright. Time for a counterattack!
Ravage them.
We're all knocked down!
Let's go.
That was incredible, Joker! This'll aid! Let's go! Do us proud! Showtime! This one's free!
I can actually skip part of it.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes! Victory! A spectacular victory!
Wait, that cat isn't even here.
Nope.
That's a new skill! Let's try it out!
Okay.
Alright, the skirmish is over. Oh!
Sadly, we only have 24 lockpicks.
This is...
By the way, the same guys. One of the first videos I ever watched of them, the artsy fartsy guy was just tearing into Halo. The other guy was fiercely defending it.
How do you... Like, what was his argument?
Who's?
The guy who was anti-Halo.
He was just saying that it's just, you know, a boring whatever shooter. Like, there's nothing special about it. And the other guy was like...
Did the other guy at least bring
like,
up that it was nothing special because everyone copied it after that?
No, though I guess that would have been a good point, because a lot of the things that Halo did introduce to the genre became standard. But the guy who was defending it was like, I mean, you're saying this now, but at the time, and then the artsy guy was like, at the time it was shit, but it was all the people with consoles had. Like, they thought it was good because they couldn't play Half-Life, okay?
Let's go, Captain.
That debate also had one of my favorite quotes from them, where the mainstream guy was like, "What about the exploration of the levels? It's so wide open." And the artsy guy was like, "There's no exploration. It's a large hallway is still a hallway." He was like, "It's all linear. Just because the maps are big doesn't mean you're exploring shit."
Okay.
Okay, we're done. Let's go.
But anyway, that's why I have to kill him.
I see. I won't say anything.
Show me your true form.
Alright, the first move is ours!
Come
Maybe you can hit their weak point?
there.
Oh, do you have some kind of auto search for weaknesses?
Yes.
I was wondering, I've seen that a couple times where you bounce around all the targets, and I was wondering what that was.
Great move, Joker! That's too nice!
Let's go.
This'll
Okay.
Good work.
Focus.
Keep it up. This sense.
I feel like this has been going fast.
This palace?
Now.
Yeah.
Huh. Maybe it's just a short one, because on the calendar it says that you're just gonna send the calling card tomorrow and then do the boss fight the next day.
What?
The last one was really long, too.
Yeah. What the fuck are you?
Haven't you ever watched Power Rangers?
But this ain't Power Kangers.
What? What did you just say?
This ain't Power Kangers.
Kangers?
Overuse my persona.
Kanker sisters.
Johanna! Alright, Queen! We know their weak points now. Pass the baton! Use the song. Not over yet! You did it, Skull! The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
Don't do anything reckless, Shotgun.
Come. You're mine.
Pander's off her feet! Are you alright?
Damn, with the sundress, that's a little...
Yeah. Might have to change some outfits.
Are we gonna get struck?
Not over yet! Persona! Take that!
It's okay, she's legal in Japan.
Alright! Pander's back! Persona! You're tough, but weak to new. It's strong and guns won't help. Be careful. Persona! Charge, Johanna!
You killed my friend.
Good.
Pass the baton.
See, let's try.
Ooh, I like this music.
Nope.
That did a shit ton of damage, though.
Yeah, but it didn't.
Did knock him down, yeah.
Yeah.
It's strong and guns won't help.
Let's try psychic.
Got some options, but we'd better find a weakness.
Come. Lean on sheet. You're mine.
Nope. Maybe holy or did I use holy?
It's strong and guns
I think
won't
so.
I did.
Be careful.
So
I
cursing
just
is not
don't have
nice.
ice.
Doesn't seem to be hurting you that much. Like, he seems... It's not like he's blocking everything, you know?
Yeah.
Persona! Johanna! Alright, Queen!
There's something very entertaining about the cat saying, "Alright, Queen!
Yes, queen.
Yes, Queen Slay!
Let's.
Nuclear Slay!"
Go down.
Nope. Must be ice.
Or just nothing. Maybe it's just a fuck you.
Maybe. The other ones had weaknesses, so it seems odd.
Power courses through me.
Cool, level 26, so I think I should be able to, medium HP to one ally.
Yeah.
Let's just get rid of the
There you
weaker
go.
version.
I gotta use this next time.
What was that voice?
I don't know. That was her murder boner.
I never killed a man in cold blood before. I'm horny.
Okay, let's go.
Do 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 do.
Focus.
Activate the elevator.
You are the activator.
Elevation.
Activation.
Elevation. Activation.
Hey, look.
That was
The hell?
weird that it put them all in their costumes.
Yeah.
These all vaults? How messed up is this guy?
We're supposed to check all of these for the treasure? Hold on. This distinct shape. Could it be?
What's the matter?
It's a perfect replica of my
If
vagina.
My prediction is correct. We won't need to check every.
It's
single
very
one of these
circular.
small vaults. For real? That is, I hope. I'll explain why once I've confirmed my theory.
She doesn't have a theory. She's totally winging it.
Her theory is big treasure go in middle. Hey, does it ever bother you guys that her clothes just change a lot?
The cup.
We're in a weird fantasy world inside of an evil man's head.
Yeah, but like, I understand the rebellion clothes and the clothes we actually came in here wearing, but what the fuck are these?
Why am I wearing a love slave t-shirt?
Why are you? What even are you, Morgana?
I know.
Fucking weird ass cat. Ma!
Kill me.
Oh,
Joker. Well,
Didn't you already do that? Oh, SP.
what are your thoughts? I agree.
Nothing in particular.
What are your thoughts? Shall we go?
Oh, I'm at 94,000.
Oh, nice.
focus.
And that's not even counting
Nice.
stuff I can sell.
Nice.
Very good.
I guess in JoJo it was more of a nice.
What?
That's the face of a man who just saw his mom naked.
I completely forgot about that.
JoJo's Part 2 is a treasure.
0102.
Agreed.
Well, I don't need journal, it's not really hard. Yes, we don't need all this setup. 0102.
This game really thinks you're stupid. I've noticed that a few times.
Well, he chose easy mode, so.
Mm.
That aside,
I punched
Has
that door so
everyone-
hard that reality just crumpled into paper.
Has anyone ever like done the asshole thing about saying pin number to you?
No? What?
Because the N in pin is numbered. But sometimes when you say like pin number, people will be like,
No, I haven't.
Serves you right.
I'm always like, I don't give a fuck.
Really? Are you gonna one-shot my team? Okay, here we go.
Wow, go and fuck yourself. Oh, she's got like spiky brass knuckles.
Yeah. She's a punchy punch.
You're mine.
I'm understanding why you like her a little bit.
Mhm. Don't kill it.
Why do you want women to hurt you?
I don't know. What? No!
Ooh.
Victory!
Ooh.
Okay.
You're a big tough guy. Why'd you run away?
It's somewhere.
You were murdering me.
You're supposed to die with honor.
No.
Show me your true form. Let's go.
The first move is ours!
You've got the rhythm.
Joker!
I love the pause.
This move should work.
You like shot her once and then you're like,
Enemy is weak. Alright, we're stronger.
Persona. There.
Joker took one out. Alright, Persona! Two enemies remaining. Don't let your guard down. Take that! You couldn't finish it.
Whip him, Persona.
I think he says whip 'em persona, but I always hear worthless persona. And I'm like, why are you so mean to your own thing?
you.
Persona.
Me good boy. Please no murder.
You're mine.
Well, here comes the murder.
Skull's burning. We gotta put out some fire.
No, I like fire.
Shut your mouth. You're so worse. Persona!
No, shut up. I already have you.
What does that mean?
Alright, Queen. Beautiful.
I mean, I have you in my brain.
Let's go.
Porn, porn. Yes, you go to porn. Porn, porn. Yes, you go to porn. Yes, you go to porn, porn. It tickles me so much.
Okay.
You're not too tired after that, are you? Don't fall behind.
Now, do you think that Zach De La Roca would be upset at that, or do you think that he would also find it humor?
See it.
Look,
Uh,
treasure chest.
I couldn't tell you. I don't know the guy.
Wow, deep.
There's two enemies. Don't underestimate that. We should check its affinity.
No. Go down.
This one. No.
Persona. Prepare
This one.
yourself.
No. This one. Nope. No, you can't do that yet. I haven't done the other guy.
It's not your turn.
Nope.
Jesus, can you believe he did that? I'm shocked.
There we go.
Heyo.
Incredible, Joker.
Nah, who the fuck? There we go.
That's ironic. A shadow with a sunny expression. Let's match its mood.
Girls like it.
I'll be your dominatrix.
I think that might have been the right answer.
Let's pull back for now.
Wait, both of them left? Shit.
Well, he left, and then his friend was just like on the ground, and you guys were like, anyway.
I don't feel like him being completely helpless and harmless
Hey,
is a good enough reason to let him live.
We only do murder in this family.
Joker.
I pressed the open button.
Whoa.
Yes! Man.
you noticed?
Isn't that what's right next to you?
I think we've seen several.
Oh, okay.
This is...
God, Joker, stop punching things.
P. P.I.
Nice!
I have something.
Let's not do that yet.
I can feel it.
Precious Bill Cosby.
No, he
No,
rapes
that was a
me.
bad one, yeah. I was thinking, quick, think of some Bill, and I should have gone for Bill Murray.
Now's our chance to
Persona!
crack! Go!
Something else.
You can hit their weak point.
Do I not
Some
have?
other way. Come.
This is our chance.
Not this.
You can hit their weakness.
Is it not
There we go.
clear?
Ravish them.
Well, no, I want to use one that hits all of them.
Gotcha.
Persona!
And then do we have?
Hold on.
Oh, I can't
Some other
change.
way. Go ahead.
Not over yet.
Free bird?
Johanna! That's two on the floor. Go
Jesus.
queen.
Get him, queen!
Yes, Queen.
All right.
A stylish
I have
victory.
something.
An unopenable lock seems kind of useless,
Show me your true form.
except in sealing away for all eternity type of things.
Yeah, like,
That
a,
crazy. My persona.
top men situation.
Mhm.
Marvelous. Boom time.
I will admit, the revolver is sexy.
Enemies remaining.
So is punching
Losers.
and motorcycles
Victory.
and spiky leather armor
So is literally everything about her. Shut up!
and shoulder length hair and being an awkward dork.
Oh my god, are you attracted to me?
I don't know.
Oh, a treasure chest.
Really? Really, Anne? Is it the treasure chest? Is it the 20th one we've seen today? Ooh, a treasure chest! That's you. That's what you sound like.
That was a really good impression, Joker.
Thank you. I've been working on it.
I've been working on it. so I could do it while the cat masturbates.
How unsightly.
I should have actually read those.
I'll give it a shot. 0001, 0002, 0003.
What's up?
Where's the journal?
Around.
Look at all that money. P equals I equals 9, A equals 3.
So 9, 3 is in the middle. And 1 is at the end.
Wait, what was... Oh, there it is. So 0,
Oh, so 0, 0, 9, 3,
3.
1. 0,
Yes.
9, 3, 1.
Joker.
How are they cracking my code?
Yes.
If they were just cracking my corn, I wouldn't care.
Let's go.
Head straight there. Joker, what just happened?
I don't know. Let's go.
I can see it. I can feel it.
I can see it. I can feel it. I can touch it.
All right, a chest.
I can
Joker,
see.
it's a treasure
I
chest.
can fight!
I can win.
Show me
I
your true
can
form.
do this.
Wow, that shadow was crazy. Charge, Johanna! Enemy down. Very nice. I'll use my persona.
I like that she's got the cowboy, like, other hand. Where
Yeah.
it's like, she, like, smacks the hammer back every time she shoots.
Yeah, victory.
I like cowboys.
Well,
Okay.
I'm afraid that this is a cowgirl.
A
I
stylish
like
victory.
cowgirls. I like General
I haven't tried that
Wild West.
position yet. Cowgirl.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah,
I was with you.
picking up what I
I
was
couldn't
putting
really
down.
think of a response.
It was just so stupid that I just went silent.
When do we crack it open?
Somewhere.
This way.
I was trying to think of something witty to say, but like all my brain gave me was, "That's a good one." I was like, "Anything else?" And it was like, "Yeah, it's nice."
Good job.
Show
Oh, hello.
me your true form.
Hi.
I'm going to take your face. Oh.
No more drugs for that man.
Persona. You can aim weak to bless skills. Do we have any ready?
What do you...
Against nuclear attacks? I'll use my persona. Johanna. All right, Queen. All right, for you. Pass the baton and full force. This is your chance. You can hit their weakness.
No, I've got one that does...
Yeah. Ravage them.
Joker took one out.
Just
All
stay
right.
there.
Let's try and...
Be my friend.
What's that shadow so damn happy about? Guess we ought to play along.
I'm not even wearing a mask right now.
Rakshasa.
From now on, I'm you.
Oh, my face! Strength.
Get rid of sun.
Be a waste to get rid of Quinn's necklace. So yeah, let me look at what this thing can do. Got really high attack stat for this level of the game.
Your power's incredible, Joker.
Yeah, whatever. Let's go.
Let's go shoot some guys.
I have something.
By the way, I think I did mention a couple days ago that I got a bunch of burgers.
Uh-huh. Real quick, remember how you said there was just a little bit of money before? This is all money.
Yeah, I see.
Focus.
I mean, you explained in that scene that there was a lot more.
Yeah. You got a bunch of burgers.
I ate them all. It's
That's
been
what
like,
you're supposed to do with them.
yeah, but it's been like.
You want a
2
reward?
days. Especially that one day, I think like 2 or 3 days ago, where I wasn't feeling well. I just ate like 3 of them. It was just like, fuck it.
Focus.
Beep beep.
Boop boop.
I'll reveal your true
Beep
form.
boop boop bop!
Doody doo doo doody.
Persona!
Bizarre.
You're mine.
Hey guys, I think some fucked up shit's about to happen. Oh fuck!
Incredible, Joker. Okay, guys. Let's do it.
What do you mean, let's do it? It's all us.
I'm your charming leader.
A
Focus.
complete victory. Now,
It didn't break for a second when you kicked it. It was like fine, and then it was like, oh yeah.
Oh, whoops. Sorry, this is my saying.
I'll reveal your true form.
Line. You fall over. Oh okay. Line.
there's a dangerous one in there.
Persona.
Yeah.
You're mine.
Marvelous. You look you up. Took one out. All right. Queen defeated an enemy.
No, you don't speak.
One enemy
I turned him down so fast that he took a second to process what happened.
I love that he was just like, what?
Check out this new skill.
Heavy physical damage to one foe. Yeah, let's get rid of this one.
All right. I can
That
feel
enemy
it.
was really weak.
Whoa.
What? What? Oh!
Hello, friend. By the way, I kind of wanted to wrap up around now, but
Oh.
I went wrong, and then we were fucking with technical stuff for a while. So if you want to keep going, I'm cool with that.
I'd like to keep going until I find a safe room at least.
Well, yeah, definitely.
Did he call me clown shoes?
But I just mean if you want to run late, I'm fine with it.
Thank you. Yeah, he's calling me clown shoes.
I think that they're nice shoes.
You're mine.
We're all knocked down! That was incredible, Joker!
What's up, homie?
It doesn't look like it's in the mood for jokes. Save the witty banter for later.
It's for self-defense.
Oh shit. Fuck.
Mm.
I want him.
Don't forget this feeling. Yeah! Victory!
This isn't a victory, you fuck.
Okay.
Kinda went, remember this feeling, and then I picture just her reaching over and grabbing Joker's ass.
Jackson, stop masturbating in the middle of the stream.
Listen, I only need one hand.
It's a turn-based game, okay?
Mm. Hello.
I'll reveal your truth.
Give me the brain.
Great move, Joker! Two knocked flat!
No, this
Up to you.
with the bell bottoms.
Persona!
Boots with the fur?
Yes.
Go get him, Queen! They're in disarray! This'll end it! Fist of justice!
Okay.
No, you're not the
Doing
justice
nothing.
one.
You're the Empress.
Is that what she is?
Yeah.
I can feel it.
Honey, you're standing right in the camera.
Well, I didn't hear the whoop whoop.
Silly Joker, don't you know I don't count?
We're all part of your mind. You're mine. You're mine.
You ain't going nowhere.
Psychokinetic moves should help here. It won't be a problem. Let's do this! I'll use my persona! You oppose that? Still fight!
Persona! Matador! Ravage them!
They're all knocked down!
Let's go.
That was incredible, Joker!
So, which one's the gun?
Do what?
Because, like, whenever they do Persona moves, they, like, reach for the mask, even though they're not wearing them right now because of your settings, your costumes. But, like, which one's the one where, like, they shoot themselves in the fucking head every time they use their Persona?
Oh, that's Persona 3.
Weird.
Yeah. Persona 3 was the dark one. Like, Persona 4 was about catching a serial killer, and even that one is pretty lighthearted compared to 3.
They made 3 and then they were like, what if we chilled out a little bit?
Hey, look at this!
How could this be?
Joker!
Oh, I didn't actually get a choice.
For real?
We have one strategy, and it seems to work for us.
This is...
UA.
It's somewhere.
Guess I've done everything in this area.
Well, what's the word on it first?
Eh.
Very
Japanese.
helpful.
Hugs.
Hugs. Oh, huge.
Oh. Huge.
It's huge. Those guys.
UAGP. So where's H?
What's
H is 2.
So now A is 3. So
Wait.
2, 3.
2, 3, G. 1.
2, 3, 1. 2, 3, 1, 9.
Yes.
We did it!
Let's see, boss.
Yes!
This is bullshit.
You are unforgivable.
By the way, I forgot to mention it, Joker, but that hat, it's really douchey. You gave it to me, Joker. You told me I had to wear it. Yeah, but it's really douchey.
You, like, wrote up a contract and everything.
Looks like there's 3 more of these.
Okay.
Indeed.
All right, let's go.
Should I try to do the other 3 of these, or should I just go save? Safe room's
Up
right
to
here.
you.
I say this is good enough for now.
Okay.
I'll just add
Oi.
this.
I'll just write this. People.
You know, I said this one felt like it was going faster, but we didn't even finish it.
Nope.
It's the first one we didn't finish, at least in one session.
Though, as I said, I took up some of your time at the start, and then we were fucking with technical stuff for like 20 minutes. So,
That's
I mean,
not a huge deal.
it got kind of shortcut.
Well, that's it for tonight, everybody.
Bye. Thanks for all the fish.